coming along to celebrate this wonderful occasion. Now, it was 27th of April 1974, 50 years ago. Peter Hart was ordained at St. Bede's Church in Carlisle. And during his 50 years as a priest, he spent most of his time in both Lancashire and Cumbria, I presume, Carlisle. But we've been lucky enough to have him for over 10 years. 10 years of that 50 years Father Peter has been with us. Now hopefully you've had a chance. There's some lovely photographs over there of the ordination. I've been doing a little quiz or something to see if they can guess. But he's a handsome young man with a lot of black hair, very athletic. As you can tell. But I'm sure it's a wonderful occasion for you and your family. Now we obviously know Father Peter well as our wonderful priest and a very faithful man, and I'll come back to that. But, you know, there are other things as well, I'm sure. He's a very private man, but I'm not going to embarrass him, but I might just say a couple of words. So, we know he's a thoughtful, humble, kind, gentle and patient man. And I know he enjoys reading his books and watching films and gadgets. I don't think we can see him talk to him, but he's actually reading his watch. Because everything comes through. He loves Apple gadgets. So he's a bit of a high-tech man, you know, he loves his high technology. But I've also discovered he's not very good with practical things, practical mechanical things. A little bird told me, and I won't say which little bird, but someone told me he's not very good with practical things, mechanical. Quite surprised, because he used to have an XR3i. Was it a red one like mine? What colour was your XR3i? Oh, several! But, like many of us, now, I hope the children and the parents of the children get this line, because as a grandparent, this is something I've seen a lot. He has become a grey nomad. Bluey, grey nomad. Come on, there must be some of you out there. He's a grey nomad with a Volkswagen camper van. So instead of whizzing on the motorway, you can follow him around the A roads. He also, I realise he shared. I have a passion, some of you know, for two wheels, anything with wheels, but two wheels, motorbike. Father Peter has a passion for two wheels, and at the moment it's an electric bike, and he gets out when he can, just to get out on the bike and get some fresh air. However, I do believe you've been a bit of a motorcyclist yourself, as I understand it. Not very far. In one of his parishes, he was seen, can you believe this, riding a motorbike, probably without a helmet, but I don't know that. I'll bring that bit up. In a graveyard. And in his honour, some parishioners were nearby, and he just waved as he went by. So I don't know if he was late for a funeral or something, but I would have loved to have seen that. I would love to have seen that. Now, no helmets. No license. No license. There we go, see? We're all human, but, and there was another little tale, I believe, of riding a lawnmower. You know, he's driving lawnmowers and riding into some statues somewhere as well. There must have been a very nice garden. But I wouldn't get him, if you have statues in your garden, don't get Father Peter to cut the grass. Now, moving on. Hopefully you've seen these lovely, a lot of these gifts are from the school mass and the children, and they're beautiful, and I'm sure some of the children are here. But I wanted to talk, because they talked about the lighthouse, and it was a lovely, Mrs. Gregan at the mass talked about the lighthouse in the school and the children. The lighthouse has become an image, a symbol of the school, as parents, some of you might know that. The children talk about the light they can shed on the world, the light of God, and it's beautiful. And although it was so true, because for us, God is light, and Father Peter is our lighthouse, who's been called to emit God's light so brightly on us in this parish, and that's wonderful. And in today's Gospel, we have the beautiful image of a vine that Bill talked about at Mass in the homily, and this vine, carefully tended by the Father, is used by Jesus to describe his and our relationship to God. Now we are conscious we are branches of one vine rooted in God's love. And although we might have our differences and shortcomings, we are forever loved completely by Father Peter, who through his compassion, love and forgiveness has tended our branches for God to cultivate. He's tended our branches of the vine. Now he has dedicated, as I said earlier, over 10 years of his life to us, and we're thankful very much for that, and I'm sure we all are. He's touched so many lives and served our parish family so selflessly for the last 10 years. And I do remember soon after he arrived, he floated the idea of a social committee to organise events in this wonderful place. And today, that wonderful group, that social committee still continues and has arranged this event. So please, I would like to thank them. I don't know if Father Peter would like to thank them, but I want to mention a few names, and I apologise if I miss anybody. But it's been a major effort by lots of people in this room and some who are not. First of all, Christopher, who does a lot of work behind the scenes. He was here along with Jane till late last night with a charity event. They were here very early this morning setting up, along with people like Emma and Vicky and others in our team, Kimberly and Kathy. So can I ask, would you please a quick round of applause for them. They did a wonderful job. Now, it's from the parish that we've pulled together. Can I ask, we're going to sit down, but if you could get your glass of Prosecco, and can we have a toast to Father Peter? Thank you for everything you've done in your mission. Father Peter.
Father Peter!
So for me to finish, a couple of small presentations, as you're aware, you've all... a couple of things, and I'll... It's a brown paper. Brown paper envelope. It's a papal blessing. So to celebrate the 60th anniversary of Ordination, we've managed to encourage the Pope to sign a form of Father Peter. I must point out, back at on the chair there's a beautiful thing that Kimberly pulled together with all of the family names on. I'm not sure if Father Peter's seen that yet. But that's another little gift we pulled together. And then last but not least, I hope you all know that Father Peter loves Haribo, so the parish gathered together and collected him for a tin of Haribo, but there is a little envelope behind for you as well.
Seriously, I really don't know what to say. I had no idea in my wildest dreams that so many people would come. When I first mentioned it to John and social committee, he said, let's just have a parish gathering to celebrate. I wanted something informal and small. I'm absolutely amazed and speechless that so many people have turned out today for this occasion. So thank you very much indeed. The words thank you just seem so inadequate, they really do. But I'm so pleased to see so many here on this wonderful family occasion. I just wanted to have it with the parish family, and you've just come up trumps. Thank you very much indeed. I'd like to thank John and the social committee and everybody else involved in putting this event together. It's exceeded my wildest expectations and dreams. I never expected anything like this, so I'm most grateful. I suppose 50 years as a priest is something worth celebrating, and thank you very much for helping me celebrate it so well. And thank you for your presentation, your gifts. Many of you have given me individual cards and gifts as well, so thank you all very much indeed. It's been a wonderful few days of celebration. We had, as John mentioned, a wonderful Mass on Thursday with our school community, and some of the things on the stage here from our school. Every single child in the school contributed to my gifts in one way or another. Every single child in the school has either signed something or made something or given me something. So I'm so grateful to the school community. It's a wonderful school, and I'm so pleased to be part of it. Serious stuff now. I've not cried yet, not much anyway. I've come close. I've come close once or twice. Not least during Mass this morning, but my favourite hymns at 9:30 Mass, and then that wonderful solo from Amy. So starting about Holy Communion, I just about held it together, and I'm going to try. I haven't had anything to drink today so far, so I think that's probably helped as well. As I stand before you today, my heart really is brimming over with gratitude. 50 years ago, I embarked on a journey of faith and devotion. And today I look back on that journey with a sense of fulfilment and grace. I thank many people today, but first and foremost, I want to thank God. Because it's through His divine providence that I've been able to serve His church and His people. And His unwavering presence has been my guiding light throughout my life. Get in there. To the parish family, I'm deeply grateful. You have been my home, my family, and my inspiration for the past 10 years. The support and the love I've received from the congregation here and the other parishes in which I've served have been the bedrock of my ministry. But I do have to say, without doubt, that the past 10 years have been the happiest of my priestly ministry. I'd like to extend my thanks to my brother priests, who also have been my companions. Their wisdom and their support have been invaluable. And I meet once a month with a support group of priests. Father Jim is one of them, and their support, their guidance, their wisdom and their companionship have kept me on the straight and narrow. Well,